Good evening, adventurers, and well met. Welcome to the Master of Dungeons Twitch channel. I'm the Master of Dungeons, along with our wonderful cast of characters. We are playing Vidoran's Vault, the 7th level adventure from the Keys from the Golden Vault, adventure from Wizards of the Coast. Reminder, we are playing Adventurers League rules, simply rules as written. No homebrew rules, nothing like that. We're using a few variants that are allowed there. We will go back through and reintroduce our characters here momentarily, but the characters are working for the Golden Vault. The Golden Vault is an organization rumored to be associated with metallic dragons, a very secretive organization that has its base on one of the good aligned outer planes. Basically, what the Golden Vault does is they try to right moral wrongs, support virtuous underdogs, and handle delicate situations that local authorities won't touch. And their vault's mottos reflects its primary motivation: do good no matter the cost. The character's handler is named Mira Rahir, and they go back and forth between Mira and Braden Hawks, who happens to be the owner of the Troll Skull Manor and the tower that's attached to it. We have set our adventure. You can set the Guild Vault adventures pretty much anywhere you want. We have set them in the City of Splendors, Waterdeep, in the Forgotten Realms. They spent last week getting some information, visiting some of the former guards of this vault. They need to get into Vidoran's vault to get a diadem that was rumored to believe that is believed to be a heirloom from a long forgotten dwarven queen. Last week they did some preparations, interviewed some of the guards, scouted some of the locales, even Vidoran's manse, as well as getting an idea of the outside of the vault, getting some information, of course, and are preparing very soon to enter into the building where the vault is located. Where the vault actually is inside the building, they haven't weren't able to find out much information about that, but they did get some very important clues. Let's go back through and go ahead and reintroduce the characters. Let's go ahead and start with Stinkfoot. Stinkfoot, give the viewers a reminder of who you're playing.
Greetings, I am Stinkfoot Alabaster Grasper. I am a Sverfneblin Deep Gnome Wizard, level 7. And just beautifully out of my personality traits, I don't like to bathe.
Thank you, Stinkfoot. And we have Snaps.
Yes, I'm playing Gimbal Snaps McCracken, who is also a deep gnome who's well acquainted with Stinkfoot's personal hygiene methods. Um, I'm also a thief rogue, and I have a tendency to be a little bit mistrustful, but I look over my shoulder a lot and not quite sure as I'm trying to figure my way out, figure my way through this surface world, so to speak. I'm used to the Underdark.
All right, thank you, Snaps. And then we have Reginald.
Hey folks, I will be playing Reginald, the Harengon Swarmkeeper Ranger this evening with my gaggle of raccoons. The Golden Vault helped me break out of prison, and after getting myself out, I have decided to work with them to repay that debt.
All right, thank you, Reginald. Everyone, go ahead and begin with inspiration. Also, what 3 magic items are you bringing for the session? Stinkfoot, go ahead and start. You have you get 3 permanent magic items. For those watching that might not be familiar with Adventures League, we are playing Tier 2, which is levels 5 through 10. And the characters in Tier 2 are allowed to bring 3 permanent magic items and 10 consumables and 5 common magic items. Right,
Well,
yeah, 5. Go ahead.
Just waiting for when it hits the fan, I'll have my Ring of the Ram, Hat of Disguise, and I think we're going to go again with the Slippers of Spider Climbing.
Excellent. What about you, Snaps?
Bringing the gloves of thievery, my cloak of displacement, and my dragon wing bow.
Excellent. And for you, Reginald?
I also am going with a Head of Disguise and Slippers of Spider Climb, but I will also be bringing my Mithril Half Plate for a little extra AC.
Excellent, excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. You have finished up all your preparations. Well, most of your preparations, getting all the information you can. Find yourselves back at the manor house. It is getting close to evening, as I mentioned, as you had mentioned last time. You were thinking of entering into the vault under the cover of night. Is there any other preparations you'd like to make before you head out?
I think I'm good. Is everyone else good?
I think so. Just gonna have to wait for rotation while we have an opening and scoot through that secret door.
All right, we'll bring you over to the map. You will find yourselves down here near the secret door.
Woohoo.
You should be able to see the door there now, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
And when you are ready, feel free to make your way in.
Okay.
You can open the door yourself.
All right.
Can I stick my ear to it real quick to see if I hear anything on
sure
the
can.
inside?
Of course you can.
Just make sure we're not opening the door with a guard in there.
Putting your ear to the secret door, you do not hear anything coming from the other side.
I give Snaps the thumbs up.
Okay. Of course, I will check this secret door for traps before I attempt to open it.
Sure, go ahead. Investigation or perception, your choice.
Okay.
Does not appear to be trapped in any way, nor is it locked. But it is, if you hadn't already known about it, it would have been really, really difficult to spot.
Oh. Okay. All right. I will open the door. Peeking inside. Seems all clear. I'll step it through the door.
Yeah. In the room itself contains open crates of gems sorted by color and shape and type. Most are neatly faceted, although a few still remain uncut.
Okay. I'll peek my head back around the corner and I'll give the signal for all clear. Come on in.
Snaps, what's your passive? Perception 13. You are aware that there's a trap in this room from the information that was given you by the former guards.
Oh,
Okay.
And kind of looking around the area, you can see where that trap is.
Yeah, my passive I need to change that on my board at the bottom. I've actually got 17 passive.
Oh, nice.
Or that. I'll change that in a moment. But yes. Okay, look at that. Well, guys, don't go for the gems. Look at that trap in the floor. Maybe there's a way to disarm that trap. And I will move along the wall and look for a button or a switch or something like that that I heard about.
I'll help you look for the switch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and give me a simple perception or investigation check.
Perception.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Snaps, you're able to go to the area over there by the door, and you do notice that there's a small concealed switch on the wall
Okay.
that will disable the trap for you.
All right. I will do so. Pushing or pulling the switch or pushing it.
Okay.
And
You have disabled the trap.
Hmm.
I come over and look at the trap and sort of tap my foot. Oh, it's all clear.
Are you
No
guys
trap.
going to be moving silently or stealthily?
Yes.
Outside of this room, I would think so. Yes. We probably should start doing it now, possibly to.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do a stealth check. Stealth.
Yeah, give me a group stealth
Oh.
check.
If
Okay.
it helps, I can make us very quiet for about an hour.
Yeah, if you want to pop up Pass Without Trace, feel free.
Oh yes,
Sure thing.
Sure will.
that would be great.
Everybody gets a +10 to their stealth as long as they are within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Stinkfoot
Where'd I
sure
go?
didn't need it. Or at least your Raven didn't need it.
Oh, that was me. What? Dang it. Oh,
So +10, 33 sneaking.
Nice. Yeah, everyone's fairly quiet. 27 being your lowest roll. Looking about the gems, just glancing at them, Snaps. As you'd mentioned earlier, the information about every 10 minutes or so, the guards will pass through a room.
Mhm.
So keep that in mind, especially when it comes to Stinkfoot wanting to cast any spells that might be rituals. Obviously, casting a ritual spell would be 10 minutes plus the casting time. So probably not able to cast any ritual spells while you're in here. But looking around the crates, as you step over there, you notice that the crates themselves, with a quick estimation, there's probably about 60 pounds of gemstones.
Oh my.
There's a large uncut diamond you can see there. You can see that there's a few other diamonds, some diamond dust, rubies, pearls, lots of semi-precious stones also in a bunch of the other crates as well.
Okay.
We really gotta start remembering to bring a bag of holding on these.
no one brought a bag of holding.
All right. Well, I look at the nearest stash of rubies and I try to find one that's large enough to be worth something, but also small enough to be able to conceal into one of my pouches. And
Well,
I
in one
will.
of the in one of the small bags, there is about 300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Oh, all right. So definitely snatch the diamond dust, and why not get a couple more of the diamond chunks, even if they're cut and
Sure.
uncut?
Yeah.
Them in my pouch, and I do grab a ruby though. I just, for some reason, he's attracted to a ruby. Put that in my pouch also, and I come back over towards the doors to investigate the doors.
I'll
Okay.
grab as many emeralds as I can fit in my robe, or whatever the green stones are.
All right.
Over at the door, I would like
Well, you'd be able to
to.
pick up. I'll let you pick up the large uncut diamond. There's 4 small diamonds, the bag of diamond dust, the 4 flawed rubies, and then there's 4 pearls. I'll let you grab those. The rest of the semi-precious stones that fill the crates, you'll leave behind unless you want to grab them after
On the way
you've
out.
concluded your mission.
Yeah, I don't want to carry too much of that stuff right now. So yeah, that sounds great.
All right.
Nice.
So, which door would you like to investigate next?
I was
looks
going to look
like-
at the one right in front of Crow.
Say, it looks like the left one would go into the break room, the right one would go into scrolls and potions.
It does look that way from your map. Yes.
Yeah. So looking at this, I'll whisper really quickly. I know we don't have much time, guys, but should we work our way clockwise, like start at the break room and kind of go around, or go ahead and go straight through here with this next room? It says scrolls and potions and through this door. That sounds interesting. But I know we have to make haste.
Oh, good. Give me a investigation check if you're checking the door.
Checking that door. Yes, I am.
Oh, nice. Yes, you don't hear anything. Actually, the door's unlocked.
Oh, great. Open the door. I look in. Everything seems all clear. Correct?
1 second, please. Give me 1 moment.
That's never good.
Suspense.
Yep.
There is a guard in that room.
Okay, I will quietly shut the door.
Okay. I
And
will detail the room as you glance inside. You look about. The room's seems to have some short bookshelves bearing vials of liquid and sheets of parchment and several open barrels throughout the room. But seeing the guard with your group stealth check from earlier, you're able to go ahead and give me a sleight of hand though, just for the sake of it.
okay, will do.
Nice. Yes, you're easily able to kind of step back slowly and close the door fairly quietly.
What are you doing? What's wrong with the door? What are you?
I whisper right quickly. Guard. There's a guard. So we have a guard in that room. Let's not go there. Check the other one. I will listen at that door. Also, do I hear anything?
You don't hear anything through that door, no.
I will try to open it. Oops, I shouldn't. I should try to check for traps. Oh well. I tried to open it already. I reached for it. I
It is
got
locked.
excited. It is
It is
locked.
locked.
Oh. Hmm. Okay. Well, now I will check for a trap on the door.
Okay.
Okay, this is a break room too. It says on the map. Okay, so I wouldn't think it would be trapped, but just in case. I don't know.
Sure. It's not trapped.
Okay, great. Now I will use my thieves' tools and attempt to open the door.
Oh,
Yes, the door unlocks.
Right, great. Now I'll open it and peek inside.
All right. Looking inside this room, the break room smells faintly of sweat and greasy food. Scuffed wooden furniture and a large couch provide comfort for off-duty guards. And there are two off-duty guards, off-duty guards playing cards at the table. They have no sense that you're even at that door.
Well, I will look back over and I'll tell them two. My hand signal, I'll say two,
Okay.
and hopefully Stinkfoot gets what I'm talking about. And I pull the door to just a bit. I don't close it completely, but I pull it to, and I kind of shrug and I put my hands up like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? I'm whispering this, of course.
Sure.
Thanks for that pass without a trace. I feel so much quieter.
Happy to be of help.
I look at the map and mention that if we're trying to maybe get upstairs, be quicker to go through the scrolls and potions. Plus, there's only one guard to quiet as opposed to two.
If you recall, last week your companion, Reginald, I believe, mentioned something about a silence spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will be able to cast nothing.
I shut the
All
door.
of my known spells, I think I only had one that was nonverbal, but that's okay.
I shut the door to the
Okay.
break room, and as I gather up here close with my companions, I get excited and I remember that I have a sleep spell. Of my few magic ability, my little bit of magic ability, I do have a sleep spell. Should I use the sleep spell?
It's worth a
I
try.
also have sleep if you want to try. Yeah.
Oh, then I kind of look down and think, try? Oh, okay. Uh, So I will attempt to. I will open the door once again with the guard that is in room and cast the sleep spell on him. And
As you open the door, a surprised guard was reaching for the door themselves.
okay.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check, a quick dexterity check.
Okay. Straight decks.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom, ba-doo, boom, boom.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Well, you and the guard are going to have surprise condition for the first round of combat. Everyone else,
Okay.
go ahead and give me initiative, please.
Well,
Oy
As
vey.
you both just stand and stare at each other as you open the door, surprised. Like you knew he was there, surprised that he was behind the door, and of course he is surprised to see someone else in there that's not a guard.
Dang
Oh,
it.
good checks.
Come on. Ugh. Oh, I hate going first. Hmm.
All right. Top of round one, Stinkfoot, you're up first. Do keep in mind your character is an experienced adventurer. You know that there are two guards beyond this door over here if you make any loud noises.
He knows this, but does he ever remember it? No. I will throw down a level 1 sleep spell.
Doesn't affect him.
Awesome. Let's have Reginald. You're up.
All right, Reginald.
Well, not a whole lot I could do super fast here. I guess scooch over and try and slap him with my rapier.
Well, unfortunately, because of the doorway there, you can't really attack around that corner. Fortunately, he can't do so either. So if you want to come back here before you move over there, that's fine.
Yeah. Well then, well, I don't need him alerting everybody, so I am just going to drop silence because pass without a trace concentration. I lose that if I drop silence, but we can't afford to be caught at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna drop silence right on him.
It's 20 foot, correct?
I will post that here. It is a 20-foot radius sphere.
Nice. All right.
And that's my action. That's, I think, about all I can do at this very moment. That'll be my go.
All right. The guard's surprise condition is over. Snaps, your surprise condition is over. Stinkfoot, you're up.
All right, well, we're silenced. I am going to try to jab him with my quarterstaff.
Give me 1 second here. Again, you can't really attack around the corner there.
Oh,
Let me pull this out here. Representing your silence spell.
Okay.
cool. All right, then I guess I have
He can't make an
nothing-
attack of opportunity against you around that corner either.
Yeah, but 5, 10, 15, 20. Little legs for Fnedman off 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't even get out of the silence in case he comes into the room. All right, I just step back to here.
That's
5,
out of the silence right there.
25, 30. What's that?
That's out of the silence right there.
Oh, on my map, it looks like I'm still in it. Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. All right. That's. Is it snapping to a square?
You want to cast a spell from there?
Can I see
You
him?
still see it. Can you see him on your map? You should be able to. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, because Skeg's in the way, I can see. Yeah, I can still see him. Put Raven back. All right, I will just lob a cantrip at my friend.
But yeah, you will. Critting him.
Oh wow.
That's a cantrip
For
right
20
there.
fire. Nice. Anything else for Stinkfoot? You got your move, your action. You
That's
gonna
it.
have the Raven do anything?
Nope, Raven's gonna stay. Oh, I see what it is. The squares from the silent spell aren't lining up with the squares on the map. That's why I was fighting with it. Okay, got it.
Could be. That's weird.
Nope, because I am in a square, but if you look at the gray line going through my shoulder of like my 44 hit points.
That's very odd because it is on mine. Oh well. Next up is Reginald.
Well, I'm silenced. I'm just going to kind of step back in case anything does come through that other door.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw 2 arrows at him.
You should shoot him, not throw him.
Fire away.
So that's the first one.
Oh, will hit.
For 9. And then another 19 plus 2
Nice.
for 4.
Putting any raccoons on there?
Oh, throwing raccoons on the second one. I'm just looking for what die that is. It's a D6. So throwing an extra D6 in
All right, an extra 2. Nice.
there. And that'll be my go.
All right, on his turn, you do see that he does pull out his sword. And he does put a hand to his chest, grabs a whistle and blows it, and nothing comes out.
Awesome. I was hoping
But
that
he
would
does
happen.
take his attacks against Snaps right in front of him. AC of 23 Snaps
Ooh. Okay.
for 5 slashing,
Ooh.
and an AC of 20 for 7 slashing.
Okay. Well,
Oh, wait, hold on. My apologies. 11 misses and a 15 misses. Or does a 15 hit you?
where am I? 14. Got 15 armor class. No.
Okay,
15
so
is what I've
hits
got.
you?
15 hits, yes.
Okay, so 7 slashing. You don't take the 5, just the 7, because I forgot you have your Cloak of Displacement.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, cool.
This cloak.
It's
So you are back to have disadvantage until he hits you. And you are up, Snaps.
Okay, and that was minus the 5 or 7, correct?
-7 total.
Minus 7. Okay, thank you. Let me do that right quick. Okay, I will attack back. He hit me, so I'm definitely gonna.
Any bonus actions, anything like that at all?
I was gonna use my bonus action after I attack.
Okay.
But I was going to go ahead and use my dagger.
Okay.
One.
15 will miss.
Okay. And I was unable to hit him, so I was going to do bonus action, disengage, and step aside.
Okay.
So cunning action. Step aside, and I will end turn.
All right. Stinkfoot, you're up.
Excellent. It worked once so beautifully, so I will try again with my fire bolt. Missing.
Unfortunately, 14 will miss.
I am not going to have the Raven do anything else. Maybe fly back a square.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move one step further back.
All right, Reginald.
Snaps is looking over his shoulder at the other door,
That will hit.
hoping that we don't alert anybody, alert the guards. Oh, you hit him. Nice.
Yep. So the first one is for 8.
All right.
And Gathered Swarm says I can force a strength saving throw and push them in a direction of my choice.
Okay.
I would like to try and impose that and push him into the room with us so he doesn't try to flee out the other side.
Excellent. Okay. What is
So-
your DC?
DC is going to be 14.
Oh, he will make his save.
Okay.
That's
There's worth a try. Have another arrow.
And that will hit.
For 10. And
Anything else?
it's probably not the smartest thing in the world, but if he tries to run, I can take a swipe at him. I will move right up in his face.
All right. He is up. Indeed, he is going to try to move, Reginald. Now, if you want to swing your rapier, you may.
I would. 17?
17 will hit.
Ooh. For 11.
Do you want to kill him or knock him unconscious?
I most certainly do not want to kill this person.
Okay. He is now unconscious. And you are out of combat.
Ooh. Thanks, Reginald. That was quite the shock. I wasn't expecting him to be right in front of me.
This is good for 10.
Yes, up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So I can't hear what you're saying at the moment.
Then I scratch my head and I look at him. Oh. Start pointing to my ears.
And I will motion with my hands 10 and then time.
Okay.
Gotcha.
since we're silenced, I'm gonna scream, just unleash a stream of profanities, enjoying the fact that we're silenced.
I am going to try and drag the body into the gem room and see if there's a place we can hide it amongst the crates.
Sure. It would take you a little bit of time.
I'll
Assist.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand to tie him up, and depending on how well you roll, will determine how long it's going to take you to tie him up.
9.
Slight.
Reginald seems to be struggling a little bit with the rope.
Me too. I've tied my hands to his.
Snaps, you're able to get the guard fairly secured, but it probably took about 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Weird question.
Uh-huh.
Because my hat of disguise is at will, do I still need to do the verbal part of the disguise self spell to activate it?
You still have to, it allows you to cast that spell.
Okay. Well, I will
Yeah,
move.
so you still have to cast the spell as needed, yeah.
I will move over into the corner outside of the silence, turn myself into the guard that we have now knocked out, and then move
Okay.
back to where I was.
Okay. We're gonna put him over here in the corner. I'm gonna put restrained on him as well as being unconscious. And he's gonna be over there. Okay. Where to next?
Up into the ocean
You
room.
hear the jiggling of this door lock over here. This door over here. Your passive perception has said, that's weird. I thought we locked that door. Reginald Stinkfoot, what are you doing?
I'm following Snaps.
I'll duck in with Snaps.
Okay.
I didn't see which door we heard jiggling. The one to the break room or the one out of here?
Yep, one to the break room. One to the break room.
There's no way we could jam this door locked behind us.
What are you going? You're going to shut it at least?
Shut it.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Oh, they shut it. Okay, cool. That's what I was
Shut it.
thinking.
We should.
Okay.
All right. In this room here, and this area again has the four. You notice that there are 4 bookshelves. Short bookshelves in the room, each bearing 8 glass vials of liquid. Several open barrels hold rolled up sheets of parchment.
Okay. Looking back at when we just shut the door, is there a lock mechanism? Is there a way
Yes,
to
it's a
lock?
lock mechanism. Yeah.
I would like to lock the door from
Give me a
inside.
thieves' tools check, if you would.
Okay.
Also, Reginald, with your passive perception of 19,
Mhm.
you notice that the shelves themselves are precariously balanced.
If Snaps is going to relock the door, I'll kind of motion to him the switch, like pushing the switch on the other side. Not sure if he'll understand without words, but since we hid the body off in that far corner, having the trap in the way might be not a bad idea.
And I don't know. Do I get what he says? Understand what he's saying?
Give me just an intelligence check.
Okay.
Do I
'Cause
have to roll
I'll be
anything to try and portray that in silence? Would that be performance? Question mark?
Sure. Give me a performance check. Yeah, give me a performance check.
Yeah, I'm bad at them, but we'll see what happens.
Perfect.
And then
I love
actually give me an insight check. With disadvantage because of Reginald's poor performance check.
Okay. Oof. All right.
Oh, yeah, you kind of get the idea that he's mentioning or motioning something to maybe rearm the trap. However, with your passive perception of 17, you hear that there is a guard in the room that you just left.
Okay. And I would just tell him, motion, no, like,
Okay.
nope, can't do that.
Thumbs up.
Shake my head.
And the door is now locked.
Okay. Door's now locked. All right. I immediately go looking around really quickly to see if there's any shiny red potions that I might be seeing them as a healing potions. And if there are, I would like to stick a couple of those in my pocket, my pack, or whatever, and then.
Okay, real quick before you
maybe-
start doing that, Reginald, do you want to share the information that I shared with you from the your passive perception?
You betcha. I will point at the shelves and do my best to gesture that they are wobbly.
Give me a perception check if you would, Snaps
Okay.
and Stinkfoot.
Will do.
Since we're in the silent spell, I will kind of lightly wobble one of the shelves to show what I'm talking about.
Ah,
Give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Is that for me?
Yes. Oh.
Mm. Mm.
you guys hear that?
We hit
Um,
both sides of the spectrum there.
The shelf actually collapses.
Yep.
Everyone, please give me a dexterity saving throw. Your DC is 12.
Good thing no one can hear the crashing noise.
Exactly.
Dexterity save or dexterity check?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oops. So Snaps, you are going to take. Oops, wrong button. There we go. 18 points of acid damage,
Oh,
and everyone else takes
no.
9 points of acid damage as the shelf collapses, and you notice that there is probably about maybe 8 or so vials of acid to just splash on the ground around you.
You said 9 points?
Okay.
Yes, 9 if you
okay.
have made your save, 18 if you fail your save.
Will on Dex saving throw, I would like to use evasion.
Okay. Well, you didn't make your save, so you take half, right? Anyway, with
I take
evasion?
half. I take half.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll take 9 acid then.
Okay. All right.
But you are able to secure a potion of animal friendship.
Oh.
There are 2 potions of greater healing.
Oh, nice.
Again, if one of them is not used by the end of the session, it will kind of disappear since it'll basically duplicate because of Adventurers League rules for everyone.
Okay.
There is a potion of fire resistance, a potion of poison resistance, and a potion of water breathing.
Oh, cool.
Snaps, or no, I'm sorry, Stinkfoot, give me an Arcana check with advantage.
You got it.
Nice. Yes, checking the barrels, you can see that a lot of the sheets of parchment are actually spell scrolls.
Scoop, scoop.
There are 2 spell scrolls of Charm Person, spell scroll of Cure Wounds, spell scroll of Detect Magic. I'm sorry, 2 spell scrolls of Charm Person, 1 spell scroll of Cure Wounds, 2 spell scrolls of Detect Magic, 1 spell scroll of Dispel Magic, 1 spell scroll of False Life, 4 spell scrolls of Identify, 1 spell
Nice.
scroll of Invisibility, 2 spell scrolls of Lesser Restoration,
Nice.
and 1 spell scroll of Non-Detection.
Nicey nice. I'll fold all those up and tuck them into the yes. Tuck all those into my robe and or just the back of my spell book for now for safekeeping. And friendship. Oh, the potions, okay.
Obviously, the
Excellent.
things that have multiples, if they're not used by the end of the session, they will just duplicate for each one of you to be able to take one, and then the rest of them will be wasted if not used.
Okay. Seeing as how I feel like I'm burning with acid, Snaps pops open one of those potions and does a little sniff taste test and downs one of the potions of greater healing.
Okay. $13 back.
Awesome.
They have them built into whisper to the GM.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Nice. All right. Now what, guys? Like, I just throw my hands up, like, I just make a motion with my hands.
I point to the door in front of us. Then I point to the map, like.
Gesture to the next room.
Okay.
We should all play on mute, except for Mitch.
That would sure be one way to play out the silence spell.
Yes.
It would, wouldn't it?
Everybody, charades, go.
Well, you don't have to worry about hearing anything on the other side, Snaps, but you can investigate it for traps if you want.
That's not going to work. Okay, I will investigate the door. They can't hear me, but you need to be able to hear me as the DM. Okay, investigating this door really quickly for traps, weird things.
Nice. It is not trapped, nor is it locked.
Okay. I'll open it up and peek inside.
All right, go ahead.
Looking around, room looks clear.
Room is holds two large, what appear to be large iron safes.
Okay. Is there anything unusual about the floor here? Just there's safes in here, and Snaps is a little bit apprehensive going into a room with safe.
You can check if you want.
Okay, I would like to
With
check.
your passive perception, doesn't seem as anything's wrong with the floor itself. No.
Okay, yeah. Looking at the floor, kind of scanning the walls too, just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary, like traps. 22.
There's nothing on the floor all around you there in the entrance. If you want to step in, you can do so.
Okay, great. I do that. I'll step over and I'll make way for my friends, kind of looking around.
Okay, with your passive perception, however, you do notice that there does appear to be some sort of arcane rune.
An arcane rune.
On the door of the safe itself.
Okay.
Fudge. Gave me the spell, and they're going to make me burn the scroll. We're still in silence, right? Shoot.
Yes.
I mean, we can step out of silence in the next room.
I know.
Stinkfoot, please move your token. Keep your token moving and update it if you would.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to read the spell magic.
No problem. And make sure to keep doors closed and opened if you're leaving them closed or opened or anything.
All right, I'm going to burn the dispel magic scroll on the spooky rune that Snaps points out, if Snaps points it out.
Yes, I do. That's one of the things I was going to do as soon as you guys
If
ran.
you want, instead of using the dispel magic, why don't you give me an arcana check on the rune itself?
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, with that arcana check, you can you're able to disarm the rune itself without having to use dispel magic.
Thanks,
Oh.
DM.
All right.
All right, I point to it and I give Snaps the thumbs up.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a tap on the shoulder
Thank you.
and
Once again.
give you a 3.
Okay. Looking for traps on the door itself besides the room. Looking at how it opens. Is it like a handle that pulls open, or something else?
It's just like a normal safe. It's got like a little combination thing and then a keyhole and all of
Okay.
that.
All right.
My apologies,
Looking
no
for.
combination lock, just a keyhole.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for traps and
Okay.
seeing if it's locked.
There are no other traps on it.
Okay.
Stinkfoot was able to disarm the trap, the magical trap. With that Arcana check, also, you notice that the trap would emit an audible alarm. It probably would not have gone off since it's in the silence spell. I mean, it still would have went off, but it also would have cast Hold Person on the 3 creatures nearest the safe.
Well done.
Okay. Is it locked?
It is definitely locked.
I will attempt to open it.
Okay.
13.
Unfortunately, that is not. It takes you about a minute to try, but it actually does remain locked. And by now, 10 minutes has passed, and your silence spell dissipates as you can start to hear yourselves breathing again.
Well. Oh. Guess we're not silent. Better be quiet. I can't seem to open this safe here. I don't know. And I look down at my hands and my gloves and kind of flex my fingers. I don't know. I just can't get
It'll
it.
take you another minute, but you can try it again if you want.
Yeah, after I kind of concentrate and kind of calm myself down, after I can actually hear myself thinking, I will attempt it once again after a
Oh, you
minute.
can always hear yourself thinking. You just couldn't hear yourself breathing.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll give you another raccoon, see if that helps. There's a 4
Nice.
for you.
Oh, I take the raccoon, I rub it on my underarms. I'm feeling good about this. Okay.
And your DC was 17, so you got a 21. So yes, it takes about a minute, but you're able to lock the safe.
Okay, great.
After seeing that, I grab the raven and rub it on my underarms. Nothing.
I let the poor hapless creature go.
The safe here is full of documents.
Oh boy. Okay. I will look at the documents and see if there's. I'll just go ahead and put them up on top there and just kind of spread them out best I can, kind of see if there's anything that's worth anything. And I kind of motion
Okay.
to the
After
guys to
about
come
a
and look.
minute of searching through the documents, roll me a die 4, please.
Okay.
You see small scraps of parchment hold notes from Goldenbeard. Though Vidoran's half of the correspondence is absent, the notes suggest that Vidoran't and Goldenbeard plotted a fake heist and used their breathtaking success to gain entrance to the Silverfingers Society. Vidoran't didn't use this information while vying for control of the Silverfingers, as it implicated her too, but nothing would stop her from using it now.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I will pocket
Dun, dun,
that.
dun.
I will pocket that. I'll show it to the guys. I'll say, "Here, look at this," and then I will pocket that and say, "We may need this later." Fold it or roll it up and put it in my pack.
And Reginald, with your passive perception, you can hear the door that leads from the gym room into the potions and scrolls room unlocks, and you can hear a guard stepping into the room to the south of you.
I quickly make hand gestures to my party members that there's someone in the next room. We gotta go.
Okay.
We should get the.
I quickly take all the papers, I toss them back in the safe, and I shut the safe slowly, very carefully, and not to make too much noise.
Okay.
And I immediately go over to this door to the east.
Into
Okay.
the art room.
Yes. Let's go to the art room. Wait, isn't there something dangerous in the art room?
I remind everybody that there is a switch on the wall to turn off the statues. They will breathe fire if we trigger the
Yes.
trap.
Danger. Okay. Is the door unlocked?
Yes.
Okay. I will listen at the door real quickly. Do I hear anything there?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
You hear nothing on the other side.
Okay. I will open the door just a bit.
All right. You open the door. You do recall that the switch is right inside the door. Actually, you are right beside right now.
Oh, okay.
The landscape paintings cover the walls of this room. In the center of the floor stand two marble statues of a human man and woman, both holding musical instruments. One faces your door, the other one faces the south door.
All right. I will look inside, and I see the switch immediately. And if I can reach it, I will go ahead and hit the switch. Activate the switch.
Give
to
me an
cut off.
investigation check, if you would, please.
Okay. If I see that. Okay. Investigate. Boom. Okay.
You don't seem to, you know that it's around there somewhere, but you don't seem to know where exactly where it's at.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. I'm looking for it, and I kind of look back and forth. I know there's a switch somewhere. And I look at the statue, and I step through the door.
No.
That's
Let me
what he
send my
does.
mage hand or my raven or so. Okay.
Oh, 1 second, please. A few things are
Steps
going to
through the
happen
door.
here.
He's looking for
going
the
to
switch.
happen. Yeah, hold on a second, real quick. We do this
He's-
first.
Oh, okay. See, there we go. Being hasty, Snaps. Snaps is being hasty.
Give me a perception check, Reginald. You're not going to be surprised as you hear the door to the south open.
Oh, I was hiding behind the safe and moved.
Perception check for me, please, Stinkfoot.
Yep.
Not a problem. You're not going to be surprised. Go ahead and give me an initiative, and then Snaps right before this initiative starts. Give me 1 second. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Snaps.
Okay. I would like to use my inspiration for this.
There we go. Good call.
And boom.
Nice. With your evasion, you're able to completely avoid the fire breath that comes out. And you can go ahead and quickly disable the you can disable the trap if you want on your turn, or you can do something else. Oh, we lost
I would. Oh, whoops.
lost someone. Give us a few moments while we get our wizard back into the mix.
I'll throw us over to the tech screen real quick while we get him back in.
All right. Got our wizard back.
I cast invisibility too hard and my Discord closed.
Then we just need Snaps. I need your initiative, if you would, please.
Okay, yes, and while I'm on my turn, I would like to do that pushing of the button to disarm the trap.
Okay. Nice. First to act is Reginald.
Oh boy, I am currently disguised as the guard we knocked out.
That's true.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I guess try to lie to this man. I'll look to him and go, "Thank God you're here. I got him cornered." I think he's the only one. Help me grab him.
Okay. Anything else you're going to say?
That's it. And I will draw my weapon.
Okay. Give me a deception check, please.
I get a thing for that because actor,
Mm-hmm.
That is
right?
true. You do have the actor feat.
I have advantage then. Yes. Deception 14.
He goes, oh, that's so good, Marty. I'm so glad you did so. And I'm going to leave you in initiative order for now. But he's going to nod at you and say, "Oh, that's really good. Yeah, put your weapons down." Snaps, on your turn, you disable the trap, correct?
Correct. That's what I do.
With the switch. Stinkfoot, you're up. Reginald, the guys of the guard that you knocked out, says that they've cornered you. What do you wish to do, Stinkfoot?
I am going to wink as I run towards Reginald and say, "You'll never take me alive," and throw my arms around him.
You're going to do what?
Run towards Reginald and say, "You'll never take me alive," and give him a wink as I run, kind of just
Okay.
falling into him and letting him grab me.
All right. Go ahead and give me a performance check at advantage.
Those always go well.
Hey, where's an animatronic dinosaur when you need it, right?
Exactly.
Right. Oh, yes. Good old 9. He loves 9s.
Your performance isn't that great, but you do fall at Reginald's feet as you get close there.
Ooh.
And the
All
guard's going to kind of step forward and say, "That's odd. We're going to take you alive." And he's going to step up and try to grapple you, Stinkfoot. You can
Okay.
resist with acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Damn it, I
Nice.
just-
You kind of slither away from him.
Well done.
Huh.
And then he is going to take a swing at you with his longsword. AC of 18.
I'm sure that hits. Yeah.
Unless you have a reaction spell you want to use.
I'm trying to like go peacefully and not cause a ruckus because we don't have silence around us. Let's see. I already took some damage from that stupid trap. I'm gonna shield.
Okay. That's his turn. Top of the round. Reginald, back around to you.
Oh boy. I'd really rather not, but we've got him in the room. He's not really got access to doors at the moment. I'm going to say
He's getting close to dying, Zarda.
I'm just gonna say, Snaps, we need you.
Okay.
And the moment
Oh,
I
okay.
finish saying that, I'm going to drop silence.
Silence has already been dropped. Oh, you're gonna drop it again.
I'm going to drop it again.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I've lured him into the room, so now he's not near any of the doors. And I'm going to drop silence again after telling Snaps we need him.
Okay, so Snaps, you hear that from your companion,
Okay.
and then you again don't hear your breathing.
And I'm going to stay right where I'm at, I guess. That's a full action for that. I'll move up into
Okay.
here, and that'll be my go.
All right, Snaps, you're up.
Okay. Well, he said they're going to need me, so immediately I hide. I'm going to hide and peek around the corner.
As you
Yeah,
using
to
your bonus
see.
action to hide.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Bonus action hide.
Oof.
Okay. I think I'm hidden. And I peek around the corner to see where what he needs, what's going on.
You can see the guard trying to grapple. Actually, just had like a hold of Stinkfoot's robe, kind of, and with a sword in his hand. And you see your companion Reginald moving around with his weapon drawn already.
Okay. So is he's facing Stinkfoot with his sword out.
Yes. Oh, you
Okay,
can
and
see that his eyes glanced over already and saw you.
saw me at the doorway. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So
As
in
your
that
stealth
case,
did not break his passive.
okay. So in that case, I will go ahead and pull out my
Bow and fire.
bow and fire.
All
I'm
right.
going to engage with him because he can see me.
Nice. That will hit.
Oh, disregard the sneak. I forgot to uncheck that.
No, you get sneak because Stinkfoot's right there beside him.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to check. Okay.
I'm tanking for you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. And
And more
okay.
movement.
I will move out of his line of sight.
Okay.
You bum.
And in turn.
All right. Takes us around to Stinkfoot.
You bum.
All right, so I cast shield. I assume this works with reaction. Oh, don't you like when you go to show something and you close it? That counts for when I cast, like, the only abjuration spell I have is shield. So
Okay.
am I able to spin up a ward with having cast an abjuration spell as a reaction, or do I have to cast it as an action?
No, that would see,
Okay,
weave magic
so
on self-protection. When you cast abjuration spell first level or higher, you can simultaneously use a strand of the spell's magic to create a magical ward on yourself. It lasts until you finish a long rest. So you have what's your intelligence modifier?
intelligence modifier is a 4.
So you have 18 points of damage on the ward.
Okay, and then when I use it, it doesn't go away and it reabsorbs energy when I cast. Its magic remains whenever you cast an abjuration spell at first level or higher. The ward regains a number of hit points equal to twice the level of the spell. Okay, not that that matters.
That's
I think all I have
really
is shield.
handy.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
definitely has to. It does definitely has to be at 0 hit points. However,
Right,
the ward does. Yeah.
right, absolutely. That makes perfect sense.
So you've got
Um,
18 more or less bonus.
Basically,
Temporary.
temporary hit points, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
All
And
right.
it is your turn, Stinkfoot. What are you going to do?
So, that's just a like part of casting my reaction spell, right? That's not an action or anything.
Nope. It's just simultaneously use the strand of it to create the ward on yourself.
Square, staying engaged, so I'm not provoking, but blocking the door so he can't maybe sneak out to go get help that way. I'll move my raven off of Reginald's head. Is there anything in the room I can catapult? Because catapult is my only nonverbal spell. If not, what are the odds of me dropping one of the gems I picked up and...
Completely, totally fine if you want to use one of the gems to catapult him.
All right, as long as I don't have to pick it out of his skull later. We are going to cast catapult. Shield. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it just at second level, or at its first level.
First level?
DC 15 Dex save.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Sure. Must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15, attempting his dex save. He will make his save.
Of course. And I'm still giving snaps, sneak, webbing, and Reginald's there too. That's about it. I don't have any
All right.
actions yet.
The guard looks fairly confused. Let's make a check for him. He's going to step right up here and kind of looks at you, Reginald, mouths something, and then turns to Stinkfoot and draws his short sword. Oh, missing.
I give him.
Hitting for 4 piercing with the short sword, and then a second longsword attack. Missing. Ooh, nice. Top of the round, Reginald.
And I lose my shield at the top of my round, right? I use it as
Yes.
a reaction, and so okay,
Correct.
so
Yeah,
just
that was a 24, so that wasn't, your shield wasn't going to help.
Yep.
But keep in mind that does take the damage from your 18 points on your
Oh, that's right.
ward.
Down to 14 points on that.
Okay. Well, he does not see me as a target whatsoever. He believes I'm on
Not
his
at all.
side.
Yep.
Would I be able to argue for advantage if I slap him with my rapier?
I can completely give you advantage. As he has no clue that you're not Marty, his buddy.
Yes, Marty. Hey, there's something.
Normally, there is an alternate rule, of course, that there's what's called flanking in 5th edition as a variant rule. They don't use that in Adventurers League, but the Dungeon Master, one of the rules, since rules as written, the Dungeon Master can apply disadvantage or advantage whenever they want. So in this situation, because of the fact that he has no clue that you aren't Marty, his fellow guard, you can have advantage in your attack roll, Reginald.
I will attempt to slap him with my rapier. For advantage sure didn't help there. 15?
You don't hit him.
Oh. I'll try again.
Go ahead and take advantage again.
For crit.
Oh, there you go. There's a crit. Woo.
And that would be 9 points of damage.
Any raccoons?
And I'm going to attempt to shove him to the left. Away
You're going
from...
to do that instead of apply damage?
Yes. To try and get him
Okay.
away from beating on our wizard.
Okay.
So DC 14 strength save. Oh,
He makes his save.
the raccoons lightly caress him and nothing happens.
Wow.
Yes, don't forget those that are watching. You do have your gold pieces. You can redeem them during the sessions of D&D to aid the PCs or hinder the monsters.
Or make us drink water.
Anything else for Reginald?
Well, he sure knows I'm not friendly anymore.
That is true.
I will stand my ground there.
All right. Snaps, you're up.
Okay, I will once again bonus action hide.
Okay.
Attempt to do that. Stealth.
There you go.
Okay, and now I'm peeking back around the corner once again, seeing where he's facing.
He is facing
Looking.
Stinkfoot, but you see him like crying out silently as Reginald's behind him. You see Reginald pulling his rapier out of his back.
Okay, and I will go ahead and step up, not on the Raven, step up close enough to get him, and I will use my short sword to attack.
That will hit.
Okay. And
Nice.
all right. And in turn, of course.
Okay, Stinkfoot, you're up.
I am. I'm eyeballing that other room. I wanted to gesture to Snaps if he's disabled the trap.
Look, we really don't have time for that in this situation.
All right, I want to get out where I can cast a spell. You know what? I'm going to swing my quarterstaff two-handedly and miss and hit both my friends.
Yes.
What the heck?
Anything else?
Just cry. That's it.
Okay. The guard is up. The guard, kind of stunned, looking at, seeing obviously Snaps come in from the other room, Stinkfoot there. Turning around, he's actually going to take his attacks towards Reginald this time.
Okay.
So longsword 1, crits for 14 points.
Okay.
Ouch.
Longsword 2 will miss. And short sword will miss. As you can see him kind of like was just shock and a little bit of fear in his eyes about what's going on. Reginald, you're up.
Well, I will kind of wave and then swing my rapier at him.
16 will miss as his splint armor blocks your blow.
Well, I have another one.
That will hit.
For 7. And I will add damage on top of that. Because it's a crit, do I roll that twice?
You double the dice, yes.
Okay, so a d6. So for another 6.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, you roll the damage. Roll the dice twice. It doesn't double the damage. Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
the answer
okay,
is
so
still
6. There we go. All right. He's
The dice
looking
did not want to
on
make
his
a
last
liar of
leg.
me.
And a turn for Reginald.
That'll do it for me.
All right, Snaps, you're up.
All right. Once again, I'm going to attempt to smack him with my short sword and, of course, non-lethal. I don't want to
If you drop
If
him,
I
yes,
may-
you can knock him out.
knock him out if I do.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
That will miss. Okay. All right then. In that case, I will. I'm going to bonus action disengage
Okay.
and step back.
All right, Stinkfoot, you're up.
All right, I'm frustrated with my quarterstaff, but I'm going to swing it again.
Oof. Oof. Massive damage there, too.
Damage, anyways? Oh, okay, I get it. All right, I am going to look at snaps and just. Actually, I'm gonna take a step. No, I'm gonna keep blocking the door. I'm staying put.
Okay. The guard is up. The guard is going to make a decision who he's going to attack. A 1-2 will be Stinkfoot. 3-4 will be Reginald. Reginald, coming at you. Oops. There we go.
Okie dokie, here we go.
19
That'll hit.
for 11. 21 for 11 more. And a miss on the short sword.
Okay. No.
Not looking great.
No, hold on, Reginald. I'm trying to click on stuff to react because once I hit level 6, I can project my abjuration ward towards anyone I could see within 30 feet and have that take the damage.
Awesome.
So I will take your second. I didn't react
11
quick enough
points.
because I was scrolling through my character sheet. So
No problem. So that'll put you back up to 17, Reginald. That'll take 11 off of your ward.
take 11 back, and I'll take 11 off the ward.
Okay. I much
Hooray!
appreciated.
Got
Nice.
you.
And I will continue to non-lethally hit him with the rapier, hoping he goes to sleep.
That will miss, unfortunately. Perhaps the fear of what's happening. Ooh, maybe not that much fear.
It's 3 crits.
That is 3 crits.
Well, 12.
And that will put him down. That will put him down. And you drop him to 0 hit points. You can choose to knock him unconscious, which you did. And he is now unconscious on the ground in front of you. Oh, my apologies also. I need for Reginald to give me a Constitution save.
You betcha.
Oh dear.
And silence is down.
Oh,
However, that
Okay.
will, you knock him unconscious, that will take us out of combat. And we are about halfway through the stream, so let's go ahead and take our break right here. We'll come back and see what the our heroes are going to do after this combat has finished up here. So yeah, go ahead and refresh your beverages, grab some snacks, use the restroom, stretch your legs, and please stick around. We're going to take a small little break, and we'll be back very, very shortly. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for your patience for the little break there. Get our wizard a little bit of food.
Hmm.
Lasagna and I guess some gin and tonic, according to the chat. There we go.
Thanks, Zard.
Quick thinking by the rogue, throwing the guard, chaining him up, or I should say tying him up, throwing him in the safe. Unconscious. You have a wizard, or I'm sorry, a ranger that is extremely wounded. Are you going to continue on, do anything fairly quickly to help your ranger, or what are you going to do?
I offer him one. I have 3 potions of greater healing. Do you want one?
I have 4 on me. I was just about to take one.
All right.
There you go. And I believe Snaps, are you part bard too, or are you just a straight rogue?
It's
Single
bard.
class rogue?
I took the bardic magic only. I'm still
magic
yeah
initiative, magic initiate.
I am.
magic initiate, but the bard spells.
Gotcha. Do you have any cure wounds for those?
I do not. I only have, and I need to actually confirm and check that. I only have 2 cantrips and 2 first level spells. I need to
Yep.
double check to
I'm
see if that's all I
gonna-
can do.
I'm gonna down 2 of these greater healing potions. So what am I
Okay.
rolling
44 plus 4.
for each?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so 4d4. So that's an 8,
Oh,
and then an 11. So 19 plus 4 each.
Yes, plus 8. Bring up to 27 total hit points healed.
Well, it's not full, but it's a good bit of the way there.
I'll drop a cure wounds on you. I took magic initiate too. Can't have you going down.
Yeah, it's
By the way, keep
appreciated.
in mind that we are playing, of course, Adventurers League. The cool thing about Adventurers League is whenever you have an opportunity to level, you can actually rebuild your character. You just got to keep your same character's name. And the Big B's book, Glory of the Giants, is out. Of course, it was also released here in Rule 20 as well. So, since I'm sharing my compendium to you all, if anyone would like to rebuild their character after tonight's session, you can always do that as well. There's a really cool subclass in there. I think it's for barbarians, which is pretty nice.
Cool.
I've already went through and rebuilt my 20th level bugbear barbarian to the new one.
Oh, sounds interesting.
I'm not sure how well a barbarian would do for heists. That would be interesting.
And soak a lot of damage with the rage.
They sure can.
Oh,
And they
yes.
are stealthy. They can be, at least.
What?
But the rebuild I did for my bugbear barbarian, he's got like a reach of like 25 on his turn with his
Oh.
halberd.
Amazing.
And he has boots of winged boots. So
That's a scary combo.
it definitely is. All right, so Reginald's chugged down a couple potions of healing, got a healing, a cure wounds from Stinkfoot. Where to next?
Into the next room, I guess.
Yeah, and I will inform them that I have disarmed the trap, and
Mhm.
I am, come over here and point at the statues and kind of look at them suspiciously since they already tried to fire me up earlier. So no fire.
Again, you do notice that there are some these on the walls here are these portraits and paintings, landscape paintings. As you're going in there, everyone do me a favor and give me a history check, if you would please. Stinkfoot and Reginald, all the paintings probably fetch you a bit of coin, but you notice that the smallest one over here. It's only about 2 foot wide. Is by a famous artist and very much more valuable than the rest of the paintings.
It'd be a little weird to carry if we still have to get to the item we're seeking.
True.
Yeah. That bag of holding.
If we have time on the
There's
way
of
out,
course the door to the south. Snaps, knowing where the other you do know that there's another trap down here, just from the information you received from the guards you interrogated, kind of talked to, in your preparation. So, and plus knowing where the switch was over here, you can easily disable this trap over here as well.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Disable the trap just in case.
Sure.
Uh, but I'm also looking at our map, and the map that was given to us, and I'm thinking that I would like to explore these paintings and these wall over here on this wall.
Okay.
Something doesn't add up. Looks like there's something else over here.
Give
More
me an invest.
space.
What's your passive investigation? What's your passive investigation?
One moment. Let me look. Passive investigation.
It'd basically be 10 plus whatever your investigation skill bonus is.
Yeah, so 17 passive.
Not a problem. You actually do discover that there's a secret door. The painting there does seem to pivot on the
Okay.
east wall there.
All right. I look back and I say, see, guys, that map is so invaluable. I thought there was more room. Look at this. And I just kind of flip the painting over and show them the door.
Before you
Oh,
move
it
to the
actually
door,
it kind of pivots, kind of like in the old school
Okay.
movies.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, Scooby Doo. Here we go. I
and
open it up.
Exactly. Scooby
I
Doo
open
this
it up.
shit.
There it is. I will go ahead and
before you
see if
open the
it's
door,
locked. I'm just seeing if it's locked. But go ahead. Yes.
is one of
What
us going to
Stinkfoot? What is it?
Is one of us going to try to look like the guard in the safe?
Good point.
You want
I
me
can
to
do that.
Or you want to do it?
I can look like the guard.
All right.
And I say a few words in deep gnomish, and I change my appearance as a disguise of the gift of the Snurverblin. Yeah, I could get the word out. I'm
Neblin.
sort of Neblin. Yes, thank you. I'm attempting to disguise myself with magic,
Sure.
my innate ability.
Yeah.
To look like the guard that's in the safe.
All right.
I stand as tall as I can.
Hmm.
And then I'll
And so we
attempt-
have Reginald looking like one of the guards and Snaps looking like one of the guards.
okay,
And
and
you have the secret door in front of you.
remind me how that works. Do I if I do something, will that disappear or
If you physically interact with them, they can they'll or they physically interact with you. It'll break the disguise. Otherwise, it's they'd have to really study you in order
Okay.
to just discern that it's an illusion.
So does
All right.
Reginald still look like the first guard or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. I will attempt to
'cause
open the
it's not
door.
a disguise self is not a concentration check. I think it's just a
All right. Just checking.
I
I
think
will
it's an
attempt to listen at the
investigation.
door.
yeah. I think it's an investigation check. Yeah.
I'm going to move closer to Reginald, and I'm going to let him know that if we run into any more guards, pretend that you're escorting me.
Sure.
That way I don't have
Okay.
to run and fall at your feet again.
Okay.
I mean, I see you brought your hat. You could always just pick a face and be another guard.
Oh, I note real quickly. Maybe we should shut the door that we just came through. 'Cause the guards probably shut the door every time.
I will.
And then
go
I
take
will
care of that.
investigate. Thank you, Reginald. And I will investigate this secret door.
Sure.
I'll look, listen, and feel. Make sure everything's okay with it, and listen at the same time or after. See if I hear any noises
Not
on the other
trapped,
side. Not trapped.
correct? And your perception check for listening. You don't hear anything on the other side of it as well.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will cautiously open the secret door.
Okay.
I'll hit my hat and look like a guard
The
combination.
secret door pivots. The painting and the bookshelf itself both pivot around as you kind of slide it to the side, and you can see through into the room beyond. The room beyond smells strongly of incense and paper. Several bookshelves filled with antique books. Large embroidered rug covers the floor.
Oh, I just
As
love
you
books.
start to enter in, Snaps, with your passive perception, you notice there appears to be some sort of rune on the ground near the rug.
Ooh, okay. I will motion for Stinkfoot to come over and look at this rune before I completely go inside of the room.
All right. Stinkfoot, if you'd like to step over there and make a Arcana check, feel free.
I did. Sorry, y'all.
Actually, I'm going to give you advantage on
Okay.
this because you have some information that you already have been given by the guards. You notice that the rune is a rune of conjuration.
I'll point that out to Snaps.
Okay. Well, what's that mean? You're gonna conjure something? A demon gonna pop up out of the floor or what?
If it is conjuration, we do have a word that I was able to grab that might disable it.
Oh, that's right. Reginald, thanks for reminding me. Come over here and disable this rune for me before I go in there.
I'll stick my head in and say quixotic.
And you see the rune shimmer a little bit, and it goes dull.
Aha. Yes. Success. Thank you. And with that, I will step through the door into the library.
All right. You do notice there's a door to the south and a door to the east. A double set of doors to the east.
Oh, okay. Big doors.
I will follow in with Snaps.
Looking
Now,
through, you see most of the books in this room don't really seem to have any monetary value, but if you want, you can give me history checks, anyone that wishes, looking through the books on the shelves.
I'll
Love
try.
books. Need books. Love books.
No clue about history, really, but I've tried.
I'm gonna stick my ear to the door to the south.
Okay.
I know there's the animals in there. I'm just looking for the possibility of a guard.
Okay.
I'm
Reginald, does seem like there is a human in there yelling, or humanoid in common yelling at some of the animals.
What is he yelling? Are they?
Basically, get back and get back away from the cage, almost like they're perhaps maybe feeding them or something.
Okay.
With your history check, Stinkfoot, you do notice that there are 3 books that are fairly old and probably worth some coin. One of them is called The Adventures of the Mystique, transcript of a first mate's logbook, which recounts several harrowing adventures aboard a galleon called the Mystique. The Diabolical Codex, written by a tiefling named Nadir, provides tips and tricks for surviving bargains with devils. And then, of course, The Adventures of Mystique's the first edition, mint condition. The Diabolical Codex is covered in the Spine Devil hide. And then the other book that you find is Eight for Dinner, first edition, signed by the author. Is a murder mystery in which a inquisitive mind flayer detective solves a murder aboard a planar locomotive called the Concordant Express.
Can I slip them into my robe without being too encumbered?
Yes. Yes, you can do so easily.
Love books.
All right.
Where to next?
Where do you want to go, guys?
I
Well,
pull out the map that we received and point to the door to the east.
I will inform
the east.
everyone that there is a person in the room with the animals. Probably not best to head in there.
All right, to the east it is. I will look at these doors. Double doors, is it?
It is not locked, does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. I will open it up. Look inside.
Looking in, you can see that this room itself does seem to be split into two, dividing the north and south parts. You do see that there's some sort of pit. There's also a sturdy-looking stone bridge that spans the pit. There is a dimly lit, flickering lamp on the north wall. Up over here.
Okay.
And you can see beyond Synapse, I believe. Let me check your vision. You can see that there's a spiral staircase going up on the south side of the pit.
Oh, okay. And I'll inform the others that there's a pit, a bridge, and a spiral staircase going up. And this time he's wary. I take out my pole and kind of tap in the on the floor in front of me, in front of the doorway, just checking for traps.
I'll throw my mage hand out and follow your pull.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Okay. I'll go ahead and step in, making room also for my friends.
I'm gonna, after sticking my head in and seeing there's a pit, I'm just going to walk up the side of the wall that I'm on to avoid the floor.
Okay.
And from the
That's
wall...
Stinkfoot.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I would say from the wall, I will try and sneak my way across the chasm to see if anything happens.
Okay.
So
you can easily make it over here. Not a problem.
okay.
I'm going to use my slippers to follow since I haven't gotten to play with them yet. I will
Okay.
Up across the wall, following Reginald's footsteps, and plop down here.
All right.
Snaps kind of looks down as he steps forward. He looks down at his feet and just shakes his head, thinking maybe he should have brought his slippers too. But then he looks at his hands. He's like, I like these little gloves that I've got. And then he just takes off running, which with his little legs is not going to be very effective, and tries to jump across this bridge.
All right. Running long jump.
Yes.
Certainly try.
Number of feet up to your strength score. What is your strength score?
Negative
10.
2.
10.
10. Okay, so you can cover it. When it's 10 feet, you can cover it.
I cover it 10 feet jump. Whew.
Give me a strength athletics check.
All right. mm,
From my
crit.
spot on the wall,
Snaps
I
jumps
take.
right across the chasm, across the
Okay,
bridge,
great.
lands on the other side. Look at
Landed.
that.
I pull out a
Don't tell
piece
the
of
elf.
parchment and hold up a 10 that I just quickly scrawled on it.
Oh, I gave him an 8.9.
Oh, I give Stinkfoot the stink eye as I move over to the stairs, and I kind of think, "Hey guys, let's go. Let's
Yeah, I
go
can
up."
see it's a metal staircase, ascends gracefully up to the second floor. The flickering lamp, of course, kind of casting dim lights and shadows on the stairs itself.
Well, let's head on up.
Okay. At the last moment, I say, "Shh, let's sneak," and I would like to sneak up these stairs. Stealth.
Okay, go ahead and give me a group stealth check. Hey, even without the pass without trace,
Wizards.
still really good.
Wizards 9.
Give me
Oh
a
wait,
moment to move
19.
you.
My
Should
slippers.
find yourselves up here now.
Yep.
Okay. Here we are. So up here, what do I hear anything? First thing, once we get up
With your
here.
passive perception, you don't hear anything. Go ahead and give me a survival check if you're kind of looking around the area here.
Yeah, just looking for smells,
Yeah,
anything
Yeah.
out of the ordinary.
look at the 20s coming out of snaps, natural
Tell you.
20s. There's actually no sign of guards up here. It's almost as if it perhaps maybe appears that the guards don't patrol this area.
Hmm.
I mean, that lines up with our information previously. All the guards we spoke of knew nothing of the second floor.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'll. If there's nothing else of interest in the room, I'll just come up to this corner here and sort of peek around,
Okay.
look, and see if there's anything or anyone.
You notice there's a couple of doors. There's a door towards the end of the hallway. There's also a door right beside it to the south.
Oh, okay. Long hallway.
Perhaps maybe a doorway, maybe a hallway. You're not really sure from this distance.
Okay.
Do
How
you want
does
me
the?
to take down the hall with my mage hand?
Oh, yeah.
Can
I
you
was gonna
what?
say.
I'm gonna send my mage hand slapping down the floor in front of Snaps.
Thank you. Yeah, he was
Pushing
suspicious
down
of this floor.
with
Sure.
all its might.
Touching here, touching there, touching everywhere.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I
gonna
wanted to drag up the spell template for that.
Snap seems satisfied with the mage hand, so he starts walking down the hall,
Okay.
quietly
Well,
walking down the hall.
follow along.
So your lowest stealth was a 20 or 19. Sorry, the lowest stealth was 19. Oh, wait, no, you don't. Snaps doesn't have the boots anymore, so not advantage. So the lowest is 16, but still fairly quiet. You're all safe.
Peeking around the corner down the hall.
Another long hallway heading to the south,
Good
which
night.
appears to branch off to the east.
Well, we know the room to our left is the Vidoran's space, but we don't know what is in the room with the question marks.
It's a room with two big question marks on the floor.
Yep. Do we think they would keep this item in their own quarters or in this mystery room?
Well, Good question. According to the description and what we've seen of her behavior when we spied on her at the house,
That
um,
is important to note as well, Snaps, that you say that Vidoran't doesn't actually stay here.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
She stays at her mansion,
okay,
which you have previously kind of scoped out.
she's at. She could be there. Um, well,
You did case the joint, as it were.
mhm.
That's where she's keeping it.
I'll look back and I'll say, okay, door first, open it, look, or check out this. What you were saying, Reginald? The question mark on the map.
I vote for her
Waiting
space.
for space. What does Reginald say?
I'd say we could start with the personal space. If she doesn't sleep here, it may be empty.
Okay. I will investigate the door.
All right. So listen to the door.
Look, listen, and feel.
You hear nothing on the other side, and it does not appear to be trapped.
I will. Well, I think that all is clear, so I'll open the door and peek in.
All right. Uh, the north half of this luxurious living quarters holds a study area, with a fine desk, and two beautiful paintings of night festivals. A delicate curtain opening to the south kind of reveals a sleeping area.
Okay.
I remind
Which you can
Snap.
barely see through right there.
Okay. Yeah, I can barely see into the sleeping space.
Uh-huh.
What did you say, Stinkfoot?
I remind you that the door to the north goes out to the balcony, and there's usually a couple guards on it. So if we're going into the room, we shouldn't go too far past that door.
Gotcha.
Although they're
Okay.
probably going to walk in as soon as we.
All right. Really quickly, do I see anything on the desk of note from this distance?
From this distance, you can't really make out anything of note on the desk
Okay.
itself.
All right. In that case, I'll go ahead and step in, making room for my friends.
Okay.
They wish to come in. Looking on the walls and looking to the
On the walls,
south.
you do notice the two paintings that appear to be of some sort of nighttime festivals.
Okay. All right. And Raven is flying around.
I didn't mean to drag it as far as the desk. I meant to just
I
drag it
was like,
into the room.
I was
You're
gonna say,
fine.
what's the Raven sees? It sees a bauble. It sees a shiny. It wants to get the shiny. It picks it up.
Tracking everything on the desk making a lot of noise. No.
Okay. All right. Cool. Uh, yeah. So there's an opening in this curtain here, correct? I can see through
Yes.
somewhat. All right. I'll go ahead and creep over there and kind of peek around a little bit more
You
down
can
into this
see that
space.
there's a sleeping area. The bed's piled high with sumptuous linens. Area also holds a sturdy wooden wardrobe and a privy.
Dirty wooden wardrobe.
I trust Snaps to explore. I'm going to be keeping an ear to the door here so I can alert everyone if the guards are
Okay.
coming near.
Okay.
I'm just sort of creeping around. And what is this here? Is this a is that the wardrobe or is that something else?
The wardrobe's over here.
Oh, okay. There's the
This appears
wardrobe.
to be
I
some
see.
sort of chest.
Okay. Um, and okay, I'll just walk in and start looking around.
All right. Again, you can see the privy over here. Um, the bed piled with linens.
Okay. And immediately Snaps is drawn towards the chest.
Okay.
Comes over to look at the chest a little more closely.
Appears to be some sort of just a regular chest there,
Okay.
made of wood, bound with some leather and iron.
Okay. it locked? Does it have a lock on it, or is it trapped?
It is not locked, and you do not seem. It does not seem to be trapped.
Okay, well, I'll quickly flip it open, kind of take a quick look inside.
Just appears to be a bunch of different types of clothing, several changes of clothes.
Hmm. Try to move quickly, even in stealth, creeping.
Mhm.
Do a quick cursory look inside the wardrobe.
Same thing. Lots and lots of clothes.
Okay,
I mean, you
all
saw
right,
all the way she was dressed when you saw her at her manse. Uh, Very fine, elegant clothing.
okay. Um, well, if I don't see anything of interest, anything really fancy, like super fancy, sparkly, shiny boots or anything,
Nope.
uh, I'm going to go ahead and get back out of this bedroom and
Okay.
walk over towards the desk and kind of give it a
Okay.
quick look. Looking
Looking
at
around the room, just with your experience as a rogue, especially specifically a thief subclass, the only things that really you see of value actually right now are the paintings themselves.
okay.
Might be worth a bit of coin,
Mm,
perhaps maybe 500 gold for the pair, but they are fairly large. But
okay.
yeah, they're looking at the desk. You notice that there is a desk drawer uh, at the desk as well.
Okay. I'll go ahead and look inside of the desk.
It's locked.
Yeah. Okay. We'll check it for traps.
Okay. Not traps that you can tell.
And I will attempt to open
Reginald,
this
do you want
door.
to throw any raccoons his way? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you open up the desk drawer, unlock it, and it contains lots of documents.
More documents.
More
I mumble to my,
documents.
I'm more to mumble to myself. More documents. I okay. I will go ahead and quickly go through them as fast as I can and try to find anything about.
Okay, as you're looking through, about a minute or so, you do find that there are plans for Vidoran's next heist, targeting a noble with close ties to Goldenbeard.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will. Hmm, why not? I just take it. I take it and fold it up and put it in my pack.
Okay.
And I'll go back over to my friends. I'll kind of motion towards the door, and I'll step back into the hallway.
Okay. And Reginald, with your passive perception, you can easily hear that there are a couple of guards having a conversation outside.
Yep, I'm just making sure they're not coming towards the door.
No problem.
Oh, there they are.
Ooh.
I love some of the artwork and some of the
Now say I'm gonna
some
pop
of
that
this
up
one.
a little bit bigger for everyone at home to see.
Oh, nice.
That would be the scene if you would have come up the back rope ladder.
Nice.
All right, back out in the hallway.
Okay, when they get out, when they get back out in the hallway, I'll whisper to them that I found a document that was talking about the next heist and how it's associated with Goldbeard, and I'll motion that I going to continue down the hallway.
Well, that certainly could be worth a bonus.
Maybe. And I kind of pat my pouch or my pack, I
Hmm.
should say, and tell them that I've got that one also. I've got that information, that document.
Sure.
I get to the edge and peek around.
So far, the coast seems to be clear.
Hmm. Creeping and sneaking, continuing.
Yep, keeping a couple
and,
feet behind Stink so he can keep looking, but following behind.
And I cautiously peer around the corner once again.
You do see a door to the east and a door to the west in the hallway.
Okay. I'll lean back over my shoulder. 2 doors. East or west? Which way?
Toss a coin.
Flip a coin, Stinkfoot.
You are muted.
Coin. Roll the dice,
You are muted,
Stinkfoot.
by the way. You're muted, Stinkfoot.
It was east.
Okay. East. He flipped a coin. East it is. So we're going west. Oh, wait. No, we'll go east.
What about Weast?
I wouldn't
West. All right. So I will investigate this door to the east.
Okay.
And I will send over some raccoons just to be safe.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Looking for
Have another
anything
4.
weird. Well, thank you. Here we go. Ooh, double 25s. At the 29. Looking at the eastern door.
There does not seem to be any traps on it, but it is locked.
Oh, okay. So traps. I will attempt to unlock it. Damn.
Yeah, you unlock it easily. It snaps with these natural 20s. Oh my goodness.
We've had a lot of them tonight.
No
Yeah.
doubt. You had 3 crits in a row, or 3 turns in a row, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was investigating the door, I guess I did not listen. Listen at the door to hear.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay. I'll open the door and look inside. And I see lots
As
of
you open the
safe
door, snaps.
something. Okay. Bum, bum, bum.
Electrical charge, metal wire. When the door opens, makes contact with the wire on the inside of the door, and lightning blast
Yeah.
shoots out. You will take. Unfortunately, there is no save for this.
No save.
Ow.
No save.
17 lightning damage from the
Ouch.
shock, and the wire that was in front of the door snaps, and the trap is disabled, of course.
Ouch.
Good job disabling the trap, buddy.
As my
Now, the room has
hair
marble flooring.
singed, I
The
say,
room-
you're welcome.
Now, the room has marble flooring and ivory-colored wallpaper with silver accents. Contains 7 glass cases on pedestals, each enclosing a small item.
Ooh.
I just kind of step out of the way, lean up against the wall here, and drink a healing potion. I think I've got a greater one. No, I don't. Except, well, who took the other one? Oh, I know, I do. I have them. I have one. So I take a potion of greater healing.
Was that the second one of the ones you found?
That would and
I
yes,
hand you
I
one of
guess
mine.
I've got.
hand
That would
you
be the
one.
second. We found 2. I took.
Correct.
had those
Now, if
2.
you
I wasn't
save
sure
one
who-
of those, if you save one of those, everyone will get one at the end of the session
Okay.
because of adventure rules.
He handed me one of his. He says.
I'll give you one of mine so we can all, yeah.
Okay. I was. So I've got some also, and I didn't know who took the other. But yes, okay, gave me one, and I will be drinking that potion. 44. Wait. Oh, great. Hold on.
Greater healing, 2.
44 plus 4,
Well, plus 4.
12
So
points back.
12. Okay. Hey, better nothing. Oops.
It's one better than when you started? Oh, no, sorry. I can't do math.
Okay. All right, and each safe has a
They're
something on
display
top of it.
cases. They're
Oh,
all
they're just
display cases.
display cases.
7 glass cases on pedestals, each enclosed a small item. From where you're standing, Snaps, you can see that some of the, most of, actually all of them, have a small note card displayed on each of the cases.
Okay. I will take a look at this one that's directly in front of me. Reading it, not touching
All right,
anything yet.
fair enough. The card there, inside you see a jeweled human skull. The card itself reads, unclear if genuine skull or replica, found in ancient tomb. You can see that the skull itself is coated with gold. Large diamonds are mounted in the eye sockets, and small rubies drip down its cheekbones like bloody tears.
Ooh, when Snap sees those rubies, his mouth starts watering just a bit, but he does not touch it.
Yep. I'll scoot in here to help Snap search the room, and I'll start with the ones down here at the bottom.
Okay. That one has a. The card reads, owned. Inside there appears to be an oversized tome. The card reads, owned by Mortensor, the famous necromancer, possibly contains secrets of longevity, but difficult to decipher.
I'll send Skag to this one.
There seems to be some sort of collar, like a collar inside there. Says the card reads, used to us. I'm sorry, owned by legendary fortune teller Grashita Gartirio. Dog reportedly told the future. Also, do me a favor, if you would, Stinkfoot. Please give me a perception check with advantage. You notice that there's a rune on your on the display case itself. Give
On
me
that
an
one,
Arcana check with advantage. Ooh, natural
Nice.
20, 27. They're abjuration runes. Every display case has an alarm spell on it.
okay.
Searching about through the area, you also find one seems to have a map. The card reads, reportedly from the Pirate Queen Strixet Ladiri. No other records of Tishanos found. Must mount expedition. The other one has a royal scepter. The card reads, used in the coronation of Queen Kalinia, possibly gift from Elven Court. One has a silver dagger in it. The card reads, used to assassinate Prince Angren Shisalite, non-magical. And finally, you also find one that has a ruby diadem inside. The card reads, owned by Queen Erilyn Blessador, ancestor of Samphith, which is the first name of Goldenbeard.
Hmm.
And the diadem is studded with rubies.
Oh boy. Snaps. Oh, he cracks his fingers, licks his lips, and just
First of
stares.
all, before you
Stares
do
at it.
anything, are you going to share any of your information, Stinkfoot, with your companions?
Absolutely. 100% tell them everything.
Ooh, okay. So which one has the
the
item?
diadem right here.
I missed it.
I can't see where that ping is.
I didn't see it
Oh,
either.
it's because I'm on the GM layer. That's why. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at it and drooling.
If all of
Rubies
them
have got
have
my
an
attention.
alert spell, we should be very careful how we interact with these display cases.
Now, since you are an abjuration wizard, Thinkfoot, I'm going to go ahead and grant you advantage on your Arcana checks if you wish to use them to use your Arcana to remove the alarm spells.
I want that.
Nice.
I
Um,
will happily
Step out of the
offer
way.
you a raccoon if that is the route you want to take.
If that's the route we want to take, I'll try it.
I will send you a +1 to whatever you're gonna do.
If one of you wants to get out of here, we could just grab everything and I can dimension door us 500 feet outside. But I can only take one of you with me.
Well, Snaps,
all of
all of a
them.
sudden, Snaps says, wait a minute. This is difficult, but it seems too easy. I don't trust it, as he's drooling, and as you can see the red rubies flashing in his eyes. But for some reason, he doesn't trust it. Is this the real one? Is this really what we came for? Could this be a fake? I don't know. It's in the other room. I have questions. Could this be a trick? There are so many traps here.
We could sure
Somebody
stick our
stop
head
me.
in the other room, just in case.
Somebody stop me. I want to get this thing. Stinkfoot, are you going to get rid of this rune? He keeps just
Do you want
asking
to go that
questions.
route or do you want to check the other room first?
Sure, all of the above. As you can tell, Snaps is a little excited and not quite himself, as he's a little bit bedazzled by these rubies for some reason.
There's rubies everywhere.
Anyone have
Yeah.
calm emotions? I don't have calm emotions to settle our friend down. All right, so inspiration gives you advantage, but I already have advantage, and I have a
Mhm.
+1.
Yes.
There's nothing else I could do to make the odds any better. So I tell you to get your weapons out just in case. And I pull
Okay.
out my completely impotent quarterstaff, and with my other hand, I go at the abjuration.
That's pretty good.
21.
You're able to remove the alarm spell from the case that contains the diadem.
Praise Clavadra. Whew.
Snaps, as
Alright.
you open the case with your passive perception, you notice there's another room on the diadem itself.
Uh-oh. Think. Check it. There's a room here. I don't think I could figure what is this? I'm a little bit. This magic stuff is really interesting. I need to learn more about it.
Do I use my inspiration now, or do I use my inspiration to get rid of that rune later?
It is another abjuration rune
Okay.
for another alarm spell.
All right. Guess I will attempt again with
Oh.
advantage because I'm abjuration, or with advantage because I'm using
Sure.
inspiration.
Of course.
I'll send you a +3 on that one.
Okay, Snaps. He sets it back down on the case, and turns his head as he's doing that, as he's getting ready to cast something. Try to disarm it. As he turns his head, he leaves his hand out towards it.
17, 20 with the
You're
guidance.
able to remove the rune from the diadem itself.
Think, did it work? He didn't want to look. Did? Ah! He snatches it and he says, "Oh, this is it." Man. And then he looks a little bit dejected as he says, "Well, too bad we can't keep these things for ourselves." Anyway, here's what we came for, I think.
That is correct. You
What
have
do
the
we do now?
diadem in your hand.
Put it in the back of the
Put it in the what?
He said, "Put it in the bag of holding." Wait.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
You didn't bring the bag of holding? We told you to.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
glove.
Yeah.
Like
Look at
my
these
slipper?
fancy gloves. Oh.
Like my slippers? We're the best. All right.
Take one off and put it in your slipper. If you need
Is
to, you
there,
can throw it up against the wall and it'll stick.
are there any other items that you would like to try to retrieve?
Would
Um,
like? Yeah, all of them.
Is it worth us risking any of these alarm spells to take, though? Is the question.
Um,
I don't want to find out what happens if we trigger that.
go ahead and give me history checks, everyone. We'll make a
Oh.
group history check.
Okay. Yeah, as we're looking at all the items, weighing the
Oh,
pros and
nice.
cons. What's going on here?
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? The only person skilled with history is Stinkfoot, and everyone else gets a great 18. Nice. You can tell that the jeweled human skull's worth about $2,000. The scepter itself also is about $2,000. The silver dagger is about $1,000. The collar is about $1,000. The thesis might actually contain magical secrets.
Look at him baiting me.
I'm just letting you know what you discover.
Yep. I look to Stink and ask, if you try to remove an alarm on any of these and it doesn't work, does it trigger the spell or just fail?
It would trigger it with his check earlier, with his natural 20 on the Arcana earlier. Yes, it will definitely trigger it.
Mm.
But examine them all, you'd notice that there's an alarm spell rune on each of the cases, and each one of the items have an alarm spell on them as well.
Ah. Flip a coin. Think. As I'm looking at the other item that had the rubies on it, what was it? Is that the scepter?
Jeweled
Skull?
human skull.
Jeweled human skull. Oh yeah.
My
I'm
vote
walking
is
by
get out
the
of
hu-
here while we're ahead.
I'm looking at this. Reginald votes out.
Where's your sense of chaos?
Reginald
Do you
votes
want me to flip
out.
a coin? Do you want me to
Stink.
flip a coin for it, brother?
Flip it.
Hey man, I'm
Even
just
we
looking
go-
at this logically. If this alarm goes off, we have taken out 2 of 12 guards.
And we look like guards.
We do look like
And I
guards.
can mention door me and Snaps out of here.
And leave the actor behind, right?
Oh,
Voice of reason has the only reason why there's chaos is that Reginald always stalks you guys, says, "Here's what's going to happen," and then the deep nose just throw it caution to the wind.
Hey, I've
even
said my piece. What happens, happens. But there's 10 more guards in this freaking vault, and they do a lot of damage.
what happens in the vault might not stay in the vault.
So what's
Okay.
your
even we try
decision?
for the spell, odd we don't. And then you decide. Damn.
Oh, so you voted, you flipped the coin and it said no, or
Yes.
okay.
Even we were going to
Snaps.
take it, odd we weren't, and I rolled a 3.
Snaps walks over to this other door and investigates it,
Okay.
leaving behind all of that glorious treasure. Ah,
The door is not trapped, nor is it locked.
okay.
That's where the other 10 guards are hanging out.
And can I tell which way the door opens this time? Does it open in or
Opens
out?
in.
Oh,
Opens
boy.
in.
I don't want to open the door and get zapped again by the damn lightning.
Open up with my mage hand. Back up. Open
Okay,
up with my
thank
mage
you.
hand.
Yes, okay. All right.
Oh, wait,
I'll step
wait.
out of the
My apologies. I did note something that I forgot to mention to you. In the other room with you do have a passive perception of 17 for Snaps and a 19 for Reginald. There was a door, a secret door that you noted up here to the north in the other room.
I would
Oh.
have pointed that out.
Okay.
My apologies.
In that case, yeah, okay, so that door is not locked and it might be trapped on the other side. I don't want to get zapped by lightning. We don't want to risk it. So what are we going to do? Go
We'll let
check it
Mage
out
Hand open the door later.
later. Okay. Later or now?
This door up here we should do now.
Okay.
And I can Mage Hand that if you want to.
Okay, well, let me check it out first. Checking for traps. See if it's locked.
Not locked, not trapped.
26. Okay. I open the door.
Short passage to a wall.
To a wall.
That's where we can hide after we steal all the stuff. And wait here for a week.
Just wait there for how long? Okay. Nothing's in this room at all.
Nope.
It's gotta be
Just
something
a
in there.
hallway. About a 10-foot
Okay.
hallway.
I'll investigate this other wall then.
Your passive perception notes that there's also a secret door there.
Okay. I will secret door, so it's probably not trapped, but just in case. Looking at that one for traps
No traps.
and locked. All right. Well, on the second hand, Stinkfoot, do you want to try the mage hand on this door? How many times can you do mage hand? Is that your cantrip?
I can do it
Yes.
all night long.
Okay, I'm going to step back out and I say, go ahead, Stink. Open that door over there with your hand. I don't want to get zapped.
Look, I got my ghostly blue Mage Hand spell token.
Oh,
And I'll keep it summoned. I'll call it back to me.
okay.
It'll pat Skeg on the head as it goes by.
So to open the door?
Yep.
And nothing happened? All right. I go and I
Correct.
look inside.
Inside the room, there appear to be 4 large metal cabinets.
Okay. Anything on the walls? Any on the floor? Runes? Any runes?
Not that you can see.
Okay. I'll step inside and make room for my friends. Metal cabinets with doors on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the one right in front of me, I'll check out the doors and see if do I
Okay.
notice anything unusual about the doors, traps or mechanisms, writing, handles, locks.
Was that 20 for your result?
20 for investigation, yes.
Yes. It takes you about a minute to examine the cabinet, but you do notice that it is trapped.
Ooh, okay.
And from that, you can also find that all of them are trapped.
Ooh, all of them are trapped.
Yep.
Room
I'll-
trapped or mechanical trapped?
Mechanical traps.
okay, I will.
Detect that if the cabinet is opened by any other means other than using the proper key, would have a chance of breaking a glass vial with poison gas in it.
Mm.
with that information, I'll tell the guys that this is not to be trifled
They're all
with,
locked as well.
and we have not found a special key.
Time to go kill all the guards.
Oh no. Okay, so is this going to be worth it? Is this a gamble that we want to take? This seems to be, except for what was downstairs, with the armor and weapons and animals, things. It's maybe the last thing we need to look at. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more that we've probably missed. What do you think, guys? Do it.
I did the same roll as Stink did a minute ago, and I also got odds. Reginald is getting nervous for as long as we've been in here.
Well, we all look like guards, so
Yes.
Okay.
We should be able to roll out to the. We don't know
Okay.
any of the guards' names, right?
You know Marty.
I'll say I know Marty.
So what do you say we go out to the balcony? Tell the two guards out there Marty wants us to check something outside, and we just skirt down the rope ladder stair thing, and then just disappear into the night.
Okay.
Although
The rope
Marty's
ladder?
look like Marty, so that might.
So that's the consensus.
You mean-
Snaps is going to go with Reginald and now Stinkfoot's idea to get out of here.
Yeah. The balcony will have 2 guards on it.
Not open up the poison vaults traps. Is that what we're going to do?
At this
Totally
point,
up to all of you.
we could probably just leave the same way we came in.
So much
Um,
stuff leaving behind, but I'm not a greedy rogue, so all I want is to just grab this book and disappear. Ooh. Hey.
Hey,
Is
As
for
an
Reginald.
horses.
alternative to you using the your Arcana checks on there, I can also let you know that there's an alternative. If you disable a particular rune, a character could slip an item out of its case without triggering the display case alarm by succeeding on a sleight of hand check. But then again, of course, it has an alarm on the item itself.
Mm-hmm.
so that's one chance.
All right. Totally what my character would do, not what Dan would do. Reginald, if you want to walk out the way we came in, dressed as a guard, you should be able to make it out. I will message you a couple times. Oh no, message isn't going to reach that far. Never mind.
Message is 120 feet, right?
Technically, I thought it was only 60, but
Or
I
is it
could
60 feet?
Message is 120. So hear me out. Reginald, you walk out peace and quiet. Snaps, you get over by your gold skull. I'll go over by the book I want. We just grab them and then I dimension door us as far away as we can. We meet up with Reginald and we split.
Okay.
I don't
Mention
know.
door. We're going to meet up near the what was out there? A brewery?
I'm gonna head out through the same way we came in, out the gym room door, and I
Okay.
will make my way towards the brewery then.
Okay.
I could only do this once before I skedaddle. Well, no, it only lasts a minute, so I can't offer you guidance before I leave, but best of luck. Don't get caught.
All right. And so
Okay.
now, Snaps, I could try 4 Arcana checks in a row with advantage, and if anything goes awry, we just smash and grab.
Okay.
You want
How about I try the sleight of hand
Okay.
on this one, on this particular
Keep in
one?
mind, sliding of hand will not remove the alarm spell, the alarm trigger that's on the item inside the case. It just allows you to get it get it out of the case without triggering the alarm on the case itself.
Okay.
So I should try to disable the alarm inside through the glass first?
Well, you'd have to get into it first.
Okay,
So-
so then we're looking at 4 Arcana checks from me.
Do I need
Well, I
to
can-
roll
I
anything
can-
to get out of the building before they start this process?
I'm going to say no, as you're still. Well, if you want to make it, actually go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay.
You will have advantage because of your disguise, though. That's fine.
Oh.
15, not a problem.
Oh,
All right,
Okay.
you ready for this, Snaps?
ready. So I'm going to do sleight of hand and try to grab the items, and you're going to try to cast yours or do the Arcana on the
Sleight of
item.
hand will work, because if I think what he's saying is if you sleight of hand it, the alarm's still going to go off.
Alarm, because keep in mind each item has an alarm on it as well.
Oh, okay. So even though, okay, I was
You
thinking
can
it.
flip it out of the case without me disabling the case alarm, but the item alarm will still go off, is what I'm hearing.
Mhm.
So that was just a trick to get you to try to. All right, so I'm gonna go over by the book. You're gonna go
Understood.
over by your skull. I'm gonna try 4. If I don't know, if I yell Armageddon, we're just gonna I'm gonna grab you and we're gonna dimension door is as far away as we can on the path to the brewery. There's
Um,
the
I walk over and I shut this door. Does this have a lock?
You can lock it if you want to try to lock
Okay.
it. Sure.
I would like to try to lock that door. And click. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, it is locked.
Okay,
all right.
I
That'll
lock
give us
it.
30 seconds or so. Cool.
All right, and I say, all right, if you fail, and the alarm goes off, I say we just grab everything. Grab them all.
Yeah, grab as much as we can.
Yeah, grab them all. All right, go for
All
it.
right.
Which here first, the
Arcana
skull.
check the case for the skull.
Okay. No problem. You remove it.
The case for the book.
Okay. No problem. You remove it.
Skull alarm.
No problem. You remove it.
The book alarm.
I grab the skull, put it in.
No problem. You remove it.
Grab this.
I look
Book
at
and
my
put it in.
chaos friend and I say, do we just bamf out or do we?
I am outside, stressed, walking towards the brewery.
I will try to message Otter. I don't know if it'll reach. We got the skull. We got the book. No alarms triggered. We're doing great. Should we keep going? You can reply to this message.
Can I hear this message?
I don't know how far
Let
away
me
you are.
double check the range.
It is 120.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, snaps. Do we keep going?
Yes, if you're outside,
Yeah. Let's go.
Reginald,
Let's get it.
you can still get the message. Assuming you would be down here.
Yeah, I probably would be just outside the building at this point.
Yep.
All right, so you got the message.
I guess get what you need out of the room. Don't do anything stupid. I'll see you at
let's
the
grab it all.
brewery.
And I'll say, "What's up, Stink? What'd he say? You're
He said
talking
keep
to him?
going. He said keep going. Just like
Keep going. Get it all. Oh yes, great. Go for it.
all right. What's next? Do you care?
I don't care. I've
The
got
next-
the skull.
And I have the book. The next highest value thing there was
The scepter.
Scepter.
scepter. Case.
No problem. You're able to remove it.
Yes.
Okay, item. The
Gotten
scepter.
significantly easier since you removed the first one. Your DC has dropped from an 18 to a 13.
Okay. We got this, right? Keep
Just-
going.
You're able to get the
Just in
scepter.
time. Just in time.
What else is left?
There's the dagger and the collar would be worth a bit of coin.
Dagger or collar? Which one, boss?
The dagger was 1,000. I forgot what the collar was worth.
Same thing.
Okay.
You can take the
1,000.
collar. I won't kink shame you. All right. Case for the collar.
And the alarm starts going off.
All right. Grab the collar. I'll grab the dagger.
Okay.
And we're going to burn my good spell.
All right.
We're going to
Let's
mention
blink 182 out of here.
Dimension door and leave. All right. You're able to gather the items. The only thing left behind was the map, of course. Using your dimension door, are able to gather up with your companion. Not really knowing what's happened behind, but obviously Vidoran't is going to know that someone has gotten into her vault. You're able to return the diadem to Goldenbeard. Of course, since he knew you weren't really necessarily interested in joining the Silverfinger Society, he does, of course, give you the coin, the 2,000 gold pieces that he did promise to you for retrieving the diadem for them. You do have the information about him. Him and he and Vidoran't using the information to try to their the little heist or whatever to try to that actually got them into the Silverfinger Society. Do you want to do anything with that?
We also have the note of the heist she was planning
Mhm.
next.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Offer it to him for some coin, unless Snaps thinks we could do something with it.
I was thinking along the same lines. No, that's
Yeah.
use it to get a little bit more out of him.
All right. Well, someone that wants to try to persuade him for this, he does say when you bring up that information, he goes, "I see." She couldn't reveal that without implicating herself, but you have no such hesitation. I have no comment on its truth, but it would be messy if revealed. I'm willing to buy it from you for 1,000 gold.
Ooh.
We do
Okay.
also have documentation that she was planning on hitting someone close to you in the near future.
With that information as well, he will go ahead and up his price to 2,000 gold for both bits of information.
That's my actor right there, Mr.
Exactly.
Charisma.
Yes. Well played. Take it. Oh,
Yeah.
I
All right,
elbow
so
him.
you get 2,000 gold for those 2 bits of information that Goldbeard is extremely happy to have. Golden Beard is extremely happy to have. And of course, since you have completed this mission for the Golden Vault, returning the diadem to Golden Beard, the organization will, of course, offer you a rare magic item of your choice as payment, and will be delivered to you to the next day. Which will bring us to the conclusion of Vidoran's Vault. I will go ahead and gather up your coinage and such like that once we're off the stream and give you all of your rewards. Of course, you may level up to level 8. You get your 10 downtime days as well for this session. So 10 for last session, 10 for this session. So 20 overall. And it is very close to the end of the stream. Does anyone want to say any goodbyes or anything to the viewers before we sign off?
I want to thank all the people I play with at other games that are active in chat. Thank you for the support on the channel so much. Thanks.
Yes, thank you all for the support. Of course, thanks to all of our supporters, especially our patrons from Patreon. If you'd like to help support the channel, please consider becoming a patron or subbing here on Twitch, twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. Of course, we love your Prime subs. If you have some Prime subs, feel free to drop them here on the channel for us. The link to our Patreon, as well as our YouTube channel and all of our social media accounts, can be found in the About Us section below here on Twitch. Just go ahead and click on there. You'll be able to get our link tree there. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you would. Like and comment on the videos. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Give us likes, retweets, all of that good stuff. Every sub, like, and share helps us immensely. We do have our merchandise store is open as well. Some T-shirts, some glassware, hats, things like that. That will definitely help support the channel. You can also join our Master of Dungeons community Discord server by clicking on the Discord panel in the About Us section as well. Join there. Join that server where you can help shape an accepting, caring, inclusive community. And we will be back tomorrow night for around the campfire, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. to 11. Have our normal streams this week. On Tuesday, we have our Dungeons and Deliberations. Wednesday, our Tavern Talks. Thursday and Friday, our Dungeon Delving, which we will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 starting this Thursday instead of our Lord of the Rings Online. We're going more Dungeons and Dragons instead of D&D adjacent.
Cool.
And then next Sunday, August 27th, we will be streaming live from the virtual D&D weekend with partner with Baldwin Games and Wizards of the Coast. We'll be playing a season 9, which is the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. We will be playing Consequences of Choice, DDAL module. which is tier 3. We'll be streaming that next Sunday evening. But thanks, of course, everyone for watching us this evening. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your evening, and of course, happy adventuring. Take care.